Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Here is another interesting video on how to ventilate the different patterns of ventilation. In my previous video where I showed us how to place your Swiss lace properly before ventilation, I mentioned the different patterns of ventilation, the vertical, the horizontal and the diagonal. So today I will be showing us how to actually ventilate these different patterns. So let's get started. This video is very important for anyone that is starting hair ventilation, that is for beginners. For professionals, they are used to all these patterns and they play around with it. So please, if you're a beginner, just pay attention, watch the video, and you will get how to ventilate the different patterns of hair ventilation. So we'll start with the vertical pattern of hair ventilation. Here is what I'm doing. I ventilated on this line here. I skipped the middle line and I'm ventilating on this second line. Let me zoom so that you understand what I'm saying. So I'll just continue to ventilate on the same line that I ventilated the first ones. So I'm skipping one line and one hole. That is what you will hear when people will tell you that they want their closure or frontal to be one line, one hole. I ventilated on this line here. I skipped ventilating on this one here. And I ventilated on this one. I ventilated on this line. I skipped this line and I'm ventilating on this line. Same here, I skipped this line, ventilate on this one, skip this line, ventilate on this one, and so on. So when you hear people saying one line, one hole, this is exactly what it means. And that is the vertical pattern of hair ventilation. So you keep going this way. And I also see some people asking if the wooden handle ventilating pin is actually good. As you can see, I'm ventilating with the wooden handle. And I love to ventilate with it because it's not heavy at all. I have the brass handle, I have the plastic handle, but I prefer to use this wood handle. I zoomed this video. That's the reason why you are seeing large knot. Like this one now is single strand of hair. That's the reason why you are seeing that the knots are large. So here is it. This is the vertical pattern of hair, the vertical pattern of hair ventilation. You ventilate on one line and leave one line. Then let me show you the horizontal. I told us from the previous video that placing your ventilating pin is for vertical and horizontal ventilation is same. The difference is attaching the hair strands to the Swiss lace. So this is where the difference comes. For the vertical, we'll continue on the same line. But for the horizontal, we are leaving this line now and we are going to this second line. If you can see what I'm doing. So what I've ventilated now is in between these two hair strands. If you can see it. So this is the horizontal ventilation pattern. Ventilate in between the initial strands. Then for the third line now, you go back to this first one. You go back to this first one. You are leaving 1, 2, and you ventilate here. I hope you can see it clearly. Then we go back to this place in between. So for the horizontal, we do not have a single line that is not being ventilated upon. So you have to ventilate on all lines, but we have holes. So many that have been ventilating for a long time actually ventilate this pattern, but they do not know what is called. So please, it is called horizontal pattern of ventilation. You can see the difference. This is vertical, this is horizontal. Then for the third one, we have the diagonal. The diagonal is this way. I told us how to place our pins this way. This way. So it will go sideways. Diagonal ventilation pattern is actually used or is normally used when you are ventilating a flat closure or a closure that will have middle part. That is when diagonal ventilation pattern is nice to use. Can you see how it's going? You go to the next line. see the hair direction is going this way, sideways. The horizontal is going backward. The vertical is going backward. But the diagonal is going sideways. See, it's going sideways. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like and share with your loved ones. Please let me know the type of content you would love to be seeing in my channel in the comment section. Bye-bye.